Hello, everyone. At this stage, I think especially every Nigerian with empathy that has a heart, you're tired of all of these things that are going on. We're hearing of another attack and mass abduction in Gombe, even though the police is also coming to deny, has said there's nothing like that. And the problem is that most times people are unable to trust our security agencies because they lie so much. They lie, they don't wait to investigate or finish investigating. But I'm praying, helping against all hope that indeed they are right and the rest are wrong and that there's no abduction anywhere because you said breaking. So let me read from the one the denial that the police has done. It says breaking: police deny reports of Gombe Equa church attack, mass abduction amid social media claims. Mass abduction of school children have plagued Nigeria for over a decade, beginning with Boko Haram's infamous 2014 Chibok kidnapping. Bandit reported, let me even just stop there. Anytime I just hear this Chibok kidnapping, honestly, it just takes me to a really dark and bad place. Seeing how parents, poor parents, struggled, cried. Some of them are still crying. The youngest of them was 15. She was going to turn 16 that year, July, either June or July when she was taken. Today she's like 27. You understand? Today that's 6 years. She'll be 27, and she's still not back. Her mother used to be she used to be the most vocal, demanding on the street every time when her daughter was brought, when Nigeria started, rescue some of them. You know what government officials told this woman? That that some of them told her that, oh, because she's very vocal, that's why her daughter was not part of those that were rescued. And there were some who said that that the girl was already part of those who were rescued. The terrorists brought her back because the mother was very vocal. Imagine how that from that moment the mother was broken. So it's almost as if her daughter was kidnapped twice, one by the terrorists and again by her being vocal and making demands for their children that they sent to school. That her daughter is her first child. You know how with a lot of hope. She wasn't educated she went to school, but not as far. She wanted her daughter to go to university, finish university. And she used to say that her daughter used to say to her, oh mommy, when I go to university, I'll go to university, I'll get a job, I'll take care of you. And at the Unity Fountain, this mother will ask us, is it with terrorists that my daughter is taking care of, will take care of me? And you know how heartbreaking it is when you say this thing. But yet, Nigerians couldn't come together as one nation to make demand there and say, Chibok, these school girls that were taken must be brought back. For every Nigerian that either denied the abduction of Chibok girls or made politicized it because, oh, they love Jonathan. Jonathan was in power. They felt that, oh, this and that. For those who said it was done because to remove Jonathan, what in short, everyone we get, that karma. They say karma exists. It just doesn't come with what do you call it? With this thing history. It doesn't come telling you, oh, this is happening because of this and that, because that was such a heinous thing. The same people today who are shouting, oh, there's Christian genocide. Chibok girls were Christians, most of them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, 70 to 90% of them were Christians. But you never, because you liked Jonathan, because you're a sycophant of Jonathan, you wanted Jonathan there, you denied their abduction, you refused to hold government accountable, you attacked the people that held government accountable. Up till now, you're attacking them. Some of you want to still hold on to that illusion. Don't worry, it's not this word. Everyone, we feel it. That pain that was carried at that Unity Fountain, that was carried in Chibok, that you still insult people for. Don't worry, it's a matter of time. Everybody will see whatever it is. All of us will pay for whatever, those crimes we committed against Chibok. If Aisha Yusuf, I am part of those that I will pay for it. And God will bear witness on this thing. We went through so much pain, put our lives on the line, our health, our mental health, our everything. But yet up to now, Nigerians will come with their nonsense and tell you that, oh, you were the ones that removed Jonathan because of, don't worry. It's not, share our, it's a normal thing now, because when we're supposed to stay, oh, people say, oh, this thing, if they use them as, but whatever it is, children were taken away. 276 children. Some people will say, how is it possible that they pack 200? Now you now know how possible it is that they are packing 300 and something, right? You didn't agree down because then you loved the person that was in office. You were more interested in the person that was in office than little children that were taken away. And because we did nothing, kidnappers have become emboldened to continue to kidnap. We are all victims waiting to happen. I started saying it in 2014. It's recently that people now knew that Aisha used to say it. I used to say we are all victims waiting to happen. Yesterday's victims were one survivor. Chibok girls, the way they are victims, we too, we are potential victims as long as our government does not do anything. Going back to this thing, and let me look back on the article. Even with the Chibok girls, the same thing happened. Immediately after that whole, kidnapping, when it hit the news, they came out to say that, oh, all the girls but 8 had been rescued. And I remember I was so happy, like, thank God, since they found all the girls, even these 8, they will bring them back. Only for the parents to come out and say they've not seen their children. Where are their children? That was, and thank God for the. It's not as if abductions had not been taking place before Chibok girls and all that, but Chibok girls was the one that they were in school, so you had their names. You could you know their names and their numbers, their pictures, their everything that verified. The other ones to even get them was a problem. I remember when Gulsirim boys, women and girls, boys or women and children were abducted. What then happened? We're asking for where are these people, because you don't have names, you can't hold them this thing. That was in November, no, December 2014. In February 2015, when military started, rescue. They said they were rescuing abductees. They said that all the Gunsiri this thing were returned. How could we verify? We couldn't verify. But Chibok girls were the ones that we could verify because they were under the care of government. They were names, they were everything. That was why when we say bring back our girls, like some people will say, oh, they only focus on Chibok girls. No, we always said it right from 2014 that Chibok girls were a representation of those that were taken before and after them. The church was identified as an evangelical church winning all ECWA congregation. Sheila Shalangwa, a chef, shared the report on Facebook, citing information from a friend in Gombe. Just out of job, and I received a call from friend in Gombe. They attend an ECWA church in Gombe. They kidnapped the members not long ago in broad daylight. However, Gombe State Police Public Relations Officer PRO DSP Buhari Abdullahi dismissed the claims as false. God, let it be false. It's better that way. It's better. He said Equator that they are talking about, chief superintendent of police and superintendent of another officer were there since 6 hours, that's at 6 a.m. Nothing is happening there, so it is fake and misleading information. The police urge the public to verify information about sharing unconfirmed reports on social media. Mass abductions of school children have plagued Nigeria for over a decade, beginning with Boko Haram's infamous 2014 Chibok kidnappings. Over 300 students and children were abducted in Niger State, Nigeria on Friday, November 21st, 2025, in one of the country's largest mass kidnappings. The attack targeted St. Mary's Catholic School and has sparked nationwide and international outrage. Initial reports indicated that 215 pupils had been abducted, but the figure was later revised to 303 students and 12 teachers. This attack followed another abduction just days earlier in Kebbi State, where 25 school girls were abducted. I don't want this video, to be too long. And so all I'm just going to say that for them to even have the audacity, temerity to do an attack immediately after another attack, hey,